I'm a Star Wars fan. I didn't want to go over these movies. If I wanted to say anything, it would be to have a regular Star Wars chat. There's so much Star Wars to go over. I'm a fan of the novels too. I saw Phantom Menace in the theater. The best part is still seeing Qui-gon put a lightsaber through a door. I think the Phantom Menace is about self-reliance. It's a really neat idea. It's not just about self-reliance. It's about the path taken once a person chooses self-reliance. There's a light side and a dark side. In the story, a blockade making a point about taxes blocks the planet of Naboo from getting resources. It's actually an invasion. The tax people want complete control, which points to Palpatine's plan. The senator from Naboo tried to hold the planet in complete lockdown. It's foreshadowing. He started with Naboo. So, then it makes you look for moments of self-reliance. But it's more than that. Because when you add the layer of how do you filter self-reliance into dark and light, you have to think of what happens. In this story, people seek the help of community and are forced to choose self-reliance. Self-reliance is to use one's own powers and resources rather than those of others. When Anakin tries to solve his own problems, he picks pod racing, which is operating from the ego. From the very start, Anakin chose to operate from the dark side. Padme, on the other hand, when she has to use her own power and resources, she shows up with humility as a slave. Padme's main problem is fixing Naboo. She reaches for community in the Senate and gets rejected. I find that part super interesting. Maybe Naboo didn't look so grand. She shows up in full headdress, asking for help. When the Senate knows that she goes to war against a community that's literally underwater. Padme showed up in ego. It almost looks like asking for wasted resources. After that, she's forced to solve the actual problem. She heals the broken community of Naboo by offering a humble, open hand to the Gungans. The Phantom Menace turns into a fun action movie after that. Padme shows up humble with the Gungans and 2 Jedi to fight the Sith. That's all I wanted to say about the Phantom Menace at the moment. Ego isn't always great. I also prefer the Clone Wars lightsaber fights. Meaning the prequels. Thanks again, Phil.